Okay, as many of you guys know, I am on version 2.1 of Horizon OS MetaQuest 3, courtesy of the public test channel. Well, I thought we should go over some of the experimental features because there's bound to be some new ones, right? And before you ask, no, I do not have access to Navigator, oddly enough. I just don't have Navigator at this time. Okay, but what I do have access to is Horizon version 2.1 with at that screen, this resizing that is pretty cool if I'm being perfectly honest. But anyway, I digress. We are here to talk about experimental. Okay, so we're going to scroll down to experimental. As you can see, I'm using hand tracking, okay? I'm using hand tracking right now. Okay, so I decided I'd want to have them nice and big to show you guys, but let's move this thing back a little bit. Okay. Okay, so these are all the experimental features we have as of right now. As many of you guys know, we gain experimental features, lose experimental features. Usually, if we lose an experimental feature, it's because it's become a main feature in the MetaQuest 3, or it wasn't working, so they decide to get rid of it. Okay, so in experimental features, as of this update, what we get and or have Meta AI. I usually keep it off, but we do have it technically. External microphone. Enabling this feature allows usage of external microphones. Restart for the changes to take effect. Screen reader. The screen reader can describe content within Windows out loud to you, like text, buttons, images, and more. Okay. Turning this on will add the screen reader to your accessibility setting. Okay, that's actually nice. It reminds me of the screen reader option in like phones these days and whatnot. Content adaptive brightness control. Improve the overall contrast in dark scenes by improving true by providing truer blacks may have adverse effects for certain content. I keep it off for the same reason when I used the Mac back in the day, I kept the whole changing color gradually because I want to see like the exact whatnot thing. Temporal dimming dynamically adjusts screen brightness to further reduce power consumption during idle periods with minimal impact on the user experience. I keep this on. It seems to be okay for the most part. Positional time warp. Reduced judger. Reduced Okay, jitter caused by frame drops, enhancing user experience by compensating for traditional head movement errors. Use apps while laying down. Now this I use more than you'd think. It's actually very helpful. Yeah, it's very helpful for multiple reasons. Enable Wi-Fi QR code option. Enable the option to connect to Wi-Fi using a QR code. Interesting. Surface keyboard. Use a virtual keyboard and touchpad on physical surfaces in front of you. Now, that is actually pretty cool. I do want you to keep in mind that it can only be currently used while you're in pass-through mode, so keep that in mind. I kind of hope it evolves so you can use it even while not in pass-through mode, because I feel like the headset should be able to detect your surroundings anyway, right? So, yeah, I'm not sure. Improved voice dictation and live caption. Spoken content will now be transcribed on headset. This improves privacy, makes voice dictation and live captions available offline, and enable them across more experiences. A download to your headset is required for this setting. So basically, if you turn it on, it's probably going to download something for you. And of course, we'll go back to general and check for updates because I like checking for updates regularly. Okay, and let's go here for a moment. Okay, well, anyway, I think that this will probably be a good place to end, maybe. Actually, let's full screen this. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. That looks like a pretty fun game, right? And we can make the screen bigger. Okay, yeah. So when the game does come out, if you choose to get it, feel free to use code TECH for 10% off it and other games at checkout. And yeah, with that said, I'm going to end it up here. We went through all of the current experimental features and what have you. As you can see, there are no experimental features here that there used to be because most of them have gone public now. And yeah, I like that you can control it now with your finger, and it actually comes out to be a finger for the most part. It gets lost sometime, but yeah, it used to come out of your palm no matter what. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. Let me know if you guys are on the PTC, if you guys have gotten Meta OS 2.1, because even on the PTC, it seems to be staggered rollouts, which is pretty interesting. But I digress. I'm going to end it off here. With that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.